Okay, hi everyone. This is my video that I'm making for EDTC 300, and I was learning how to edit for this one. I wanted to take a couple videos of me handstanding, and just kind of my warm-ups, my routine, and just do just kind of a voiceover of it, and go through my thinking and my thought process while I'm doing the handstands. So right here, I'm just stretching out. Getting ready for some handstands. It was not a great session, this one, but I liked to warm up and get ready before I started every one of them, just because it makes my wrists feel a little bit better and it helps out a lot. So first one, not great. It takes a little while to ramp up into them here and there. Um, so for this video, I learned a little bit about editing, and I wanted to take clips that I had and put them together and do some splitting and some effects to kind of shorten it. I wanted to get the effect of not so much a montage, but more like a train of progression almost. So, yeah. So coming up here in this clip, I've got, I think one of the best ones I had for this session at least. It was like 4 or 5 seconds, which isn't great, but better than what I usually get. So I think this is it right here. Yeah, yeah. And as you can see, I'm moving around a lot, and that's okay. Just I'm trying to get my balance, and I'm working on my core strength, because that's really important for just staying still during the handstand, I've found. And it gets difficult the more tired you get. So this clip here, I think, is the best I've had to date altogether through all my handstands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Call it 7. Yeah, pretty good. These clips are from a few days ago. The ones before this were about a week ago, so you can see a little bit of the progression here is what I was trying to aim for. A lot less moving around on the hands. I really tried to focus on getting my hips straight and arching my back less for these ones. The goal was to keep my shoulders up, hands planted, and just keep everything tight to move around less for this session. As you can see here, just kind of stretching out my wrists, getting everything moving again, because again, after a while it gets pretty sore, all that pressure on your wrists. So this one here I'm doing, I put my hands underneath like the crooks of my knees, and I flex my hands, and I try and move as much blood into my hands as possible. So I'm cutting off the circulation to my wrist with my knees, and then I'm flexing my hands as much as I can, which is forcing blood into the joints, which I believe I've seen people do it on YouTube, and they say it's good, so I'm just kind of following in their footsteps. But good for the joint health. It's going to rush blood to the joint, which is going to ease the stress on the joint. So yeah, this was a pretty good one here. A bit more stretching, as you can see. I was really starting to get a bit tired at this point. I was starting to get a bit gassed. So it took a little break, but not a very long one. The main resource that I'm using for my handstanding and my learning process here is a YouTuber named Morgan Rose Maroney. She's basically like the queen of handstands, in my opinion. She's amazing. She's got insane body control, and she posts really informative, really great videos on just how to stay positive and keep the progression going. After a while, the main problem is the fingers. So when you're balancing, you want to be on the edge of your palm and balance with your fingers. When you're putting all your weight on the front of your hand, that's when it really starts to hurt the knuckles, I'm finding. Yeah, doesn't feel good. So So that was about a week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks of my handstand progression for you guys, whoever views this video, hopefully people from my class. This is kind of the setup I got here going just because this is the best mic I have, just a gaming headset, and hopefully the audio isn't too terrible, but yeah, this was kind of like the progression, the best way that I could portray it, just because of the way that I'm recording all of my progression, just because I wanted to keep it as like genuine as possible. I didn't want to get too complicated. I just wanted to put my phone down, record some handstands, record my like handstand session, some of my stretching, and just keep it simple so that it's like just less confusing for me especially, but also for the people who are viewing some of the stuff I like or some of the stuff I watch. So yeah, so hopefully some of you guys found this entertaining or found some useful tips in here, but thank you.